Imagine a city where history and futurism collide, a bustling metropolis that spins the wheels of global trade, innovation, and finance with breathtaking speed. Welcome to Shanghai, China's crown jewel of economic power, producing nearly 13 trillion yuan, or about 1.9 trillion US dollars, in metropolitan GDP as of 2022. But what exactly makes this city so rich, so unique? Let's unravel the story behind Shanghai's economic might. Stretching back to its days as a sleepy fishing village, Shanghai transformed into a treaty port in the 19th century, becoming a gateway between East and West. Fun fact, by the 1930s, it was known as the Paris of the East, boasting jazz clubs and fashion scenes, rivaling those of New York and London. Today, that flair feeds into a modern powerhouse of trade, finance, and technology. Home to over 24 million people, Shanghai dazzles with its fleet of industries. Its GDP per capita is around 20,000 US dollars, reflecting an economic prowess that towers over most Chinese cities. But the magic is in its mix, a cocktail of manufacturing, finance, tech, and port services that powers its global engine. Ready to journey through Shanghai's top 10 economic sectors? Let's count down from number 10 to number 1, unveiling the secrets of a city that never stops growing. Number 10, tourism, $18 billion. Shanghai's tourism sector attracts millions eager to stroll along the Bund or marvel at the futuristic skyline of Pudong. Driven by cultural landmarks and vibrant festivals, this sector pumps around $18 billion into the local economy annually. Top projects include the Shanghai Disneyland, which alone pulls in roughly $1.5 billion annually, and luxury hotels that cater to global visitors. Oddly, many visitors don't realize the city hosts one of the world's largest art fairs, contributing both to income and cultural prestige. Despite recent global travel disruptions, Shanghai's tourism bounced back swiftly with 5% year-over-year growth, hinting at its enduring allure and future potential. Number 9, healthcare and biotechnology, $23 billion. Shanghai is pivoting hard into healthcare innovation, contributing about $23 billion in output, backed by booming biotech startups and hospital expansions. The Zhangjiang High-Tech Park hosts giants like Roche and domestic leaders fueling high-end medicine development. One standout is Shanghai's investment in RNA technology, positioning itself alongside major global players. Remarkably, the city's healthcare industry grew by more than 10% recently, outpacing many global counterparts, hinting at Shanghai's role as a future medical innovation hub. Number 8, real estate, $40 billion. The skyline you see on postcards reflects a robust real estate industry generating about $40 billion yearly. From luxury condos to sprawling commercial complexes, the real estate market thrives on domestic growth and foreign investment. High-profile developments like Lujia Zhui Finance District and new smart city projects sustain this sector. Though facing typical market cooling pressures seen globally, Shanghai's real estate continues expanding in smart and sustainable ways. Could this sector reshape urban living worldwide by 2030? Number 7, automobile manufacturing, $50 billion. Revving up at $50 billion, Shanghai's auto industry blends tradition with modern tech. Home to Tesla's massive gigafactory and local champions like SAIC Motor, the sector churns out over 1 million vehicles annually. The growth of new energy vehicles is especially notable, up 15% year-on-year. Shanghai's success here is a fusion of advanced manufacturing and green innovation, potentially doubling output if electric vehicles continue their surge. Number 6, transportation and logistics, $60 billion. With the world's busiest container port handling over 51 million 20-foot equivalent units of cargo, Shanghai's transportation network is a $60 billion powerhouse. This sector also embraces air freight, rail, and road logistics, driving China's global trade ambitions. Impressive fact, Shanghai's port throughput is equivalent to around 15% of global maritime containers, underscoring its critical role in international supply chains. Number 5, finance, $80 billion. Shanghai dazzles as China's financial heart with finance pumping $80 billion in yearly output. The city hosts over 1,000 multinational corporate headquarters and led innovations in fintech and green finance. The Shanghai Stock Exchange rivals global markets with a market cap soaring into the trillions. Financial services grew by nearly 9% recently, signaling dynamic resilience and the city's pivotal role in global capital flows. Number 4, electronic information and software, $120 billion. This booming sector contributes roughly $120 billion, driven by cutting-edge tech and AI, integrated circuits, and software development. Shanghai's Zhangjiang High-Tech Park incubates startups and giants like Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation. A 15% year-over-year surge in software and IT services highlights Shanghai's pivot to the intelligent economy and cements its tech-leading ambitions. Imagine AI and chip clusters fueling not just local, but global tech revolutions. Number 3. Manufacturing, $180 billion. Historically the backbone, manufacturing remains mighty at $180 billion output. It spans traditional heavy industries and next-gen sectors like biomedicine and aerospace. Shanghai's ambitious Made in Shanghai 2025 plan aims to create world-class clusters in integrated circuits and AI. Growth here has hit double-digit marks recently, showing promise that smart manufacturing can future-proof the city's industrial heart. Number 2. Trade, $195 billion. Shanghai's foreign trade, hitting a record $195 billion recently, is a linchpin in its economic story. Exports of mechanical and electrical products alone account for over 60% of exports. Trade with Belt and Road partner countries surged by nearly 12%, expanding global reach. Private enterprises dominate, growing their import-export value by over 20%, boosting endogenous growth momentum and underscoring Shanghai's role as a trade innovator. Number 1. Services, $2.1 trillion. The clear giant, service industries generate over 2.1 trillion yuan, more than 60% of Shanghai's GDP. This broad category includes finance, IT, real estate, transportation, and healthcare. The tech-driven tertiary sector is growing faster than any other, with information transmission and software industries up 15% and finance nearly 9%. Services dominance explains why Shanghai is so economically special. It's a city where knowledge, capital, and creativity converge to drive sustained high growth. What makes Shanghai so rich? Shanghai's economic uniqueness is a blend of historic trade routes, massive port infrastructure, diversified industry clusters, and a savvy pivot to high-tech and services. It's not just a factory town or financial center, it's a multidimensional powerhouse integrating manufacturing, innovation, trade, and finance in a global nexus. Looking ahead, if current trends persist, Shanghai's GDP could grow another 5% annually, strengthening its position as a top global economy well into the next decade. Challenges and opportunities. Challenges like real estate cooling and global trade tensions exist, but Shanghai's aggressive investment in AI, biotechnology, and green finance set a hopeful path forward. Compared to rivals like Shenzhen or Hong Kong, Shanghai's blend of old and new economy sectors gives it a unique resilience and scope. Thanks for joining this deep dive into Shanghai's economy. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more global economic mysteries, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling us which city you want to see next. Until next time, keep curious and keep learning.